Take 3, take 4.
Okay. Ready?
I'm here.
We so rarely do this in front of the camera. Alright, so we have been nominated to do the RV 10 question challenge by SMITHY'S KONTIKI. All the way from Wales, I think, right? Or Scotland. Scotland.
Wales or Scotland.
Yeah.
Across the sea.
Sorry, Smithy, if we got that wrong. Alright, so no further ado, let's just get right into it here.
Alright, let's jump in.
Alright, so the first question is, if you could change or add one thing on your RV, what would it be? You go first.
Oh, you're going to put me in the spotlight, huh?
Yep.
Alright. What would I change? Probably the flooring. That's about it right now, the flooring. It's a little dated, but, you know, I mean, it works for right now, but it's a little dated, so I think the flooring is probably the one thing I'd change.
Me, my biggest thing is the wiring for the trailer lights. Whoever had the trailer before us, I don't know what they did, but they decided that color coding was out the window. So
That's being nice.
so
That's being nice.
Now, I mean, we are legal as for our trailer lights. Our running light, yeah. I mean, you know, we have turn signals, we have brake lights. There are some interesting coinciding lights that happen when some of those are turned on, but we're legal.
We can drive during the day, just don't drive it at night.
Yeah, we don't have running lights.
Mm-hmm.
So eventually, we need to get that taken care of. But, okay, anyway, number 2. What's something you did not expect when you got your first RV?
Well, see, that's interesting.
Because this is our first RV.
What didn't I expect? I don't know. We did so much research on it. I mean, looking into different models and that. To say there's something I didn't expect. I didn't expect to be so tired after a long day's travel.
We haven't even had a long day travel yet. After a travel day.
You know, after a travel day. Because with, you know, especially in my situation, I'm still working full time, traveling to and from. But yeah, after our travel day is usually on Saturday, and after working all week and then coming home, trying to relax Friday and traveling Saturday, yeah, I would say, you know, the traveling right now, travel dates, you know, it gets a little tiring. Didn't really expect it to be that like that, but you know.
I'm the one that does the driving.
Okay.
He does most of the hitching and all that.
I'm not going into that. Okay, yeah.
Gee, thanks. Okay, for me, I don't know. This is kind of an interesting question. I agree, because I suspected that we would transition over pretty easily into the RV life. I'm kind of surprised, though, at how quickly we transitioned.
Mm-hmm. We did pretty good. Besides the fact, the apartment we were living in, we weren't using 3/4 of the apartment, so yeah. I mean, this is, for us, the transition was really easy. So I
mean, the biggest thing that we still have problems with is putting things away after we use them. We don't have any storage, any practical storage in this trailer. It's only a 27-foot trailer. And I mean, we've got one small pass-through in the front and limited storage otherwise. I mean, the biggest thing is just remembering to put things away after we're done with them.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Pretty much.
Number 3. I don't have my readers on, so.
Okay. I'll read it. What was the deciding factor to buy your first RV?
Can I go first on this one?
Yeah, okay. Go ahead.
The deciding factor to buy our first RV was to get our foot in the door. This is something that we've wanted to do. We knew we wanted to do it. It was a goal that we had. And we knew if we waited for the perfect rig, we would never do it.
Mm-hmm.
So the deciding factor to buy this RV was it was in the right place at the right time. It had good bones, and we decided to go for it.
Okay. My deciding factor, kind of sort of along the line, I'd say, is being able to stop paying rent. Paying that over $1,000 a month.
Plus electric.
Plus electric, plus sewer, and all the amenities, and for what? For someplace it's not even going to move. It's not going anywhere for an apartment.
And we get tired of being in the same place all the time.
With this, we get to move. I mean, we get to be mobile. I mean, right now we're just jockeying between a few different places right now, but still, it gives us variety. That's the biggest thing.
And just building on that, I mean, because I think we both agree on all of this. You know, we had decided that we never wanted to own a home again after we moved down to Florida from Ohio.
Yep.
Yet, living in an apartment, you're paying all this money into something that you're never going to own.
Nope.
You never have any real say in its upkeep or anything like that. Doing this, you can control to some degree how much you're going to spend every month, and the money that you put into it is something that you own.
Mm-hmm.
So,
exactly.
all right, where are we? Number 4. What's your favorite meal to cook at camp?
Meat? Oh, sorry. Sounded like a good one. Meat.
Well, you started it, so you go first.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't say I really have a favorite meal cooking at camp, because I like everything she makes.
Oh, thanks, honey.
And we try and keep a little bit of variety in the meals we make. So I mean, just being able to have a good meal, which we are actually eating a lot better. We're eating a lot healthier than we were.
A lot less junk food.
Yeah, a lot less junk food.
A lot less fast food. I
haven't seen ice cream in a while, so which I guess she's probably happy about. So
just because then I'm not tempted.
Yeah. But any meal, I guess I could say, is a good meal. Is the best meal because of the way we're eating right now. So.
Well, I do most of the cooking, so I have to say my favorite meal to cook at camp when we're boondocking is probably steak and potatoes, or pork chops and potatoes, that type of thing. Just a steak, meat and potatoes meal that can be cooked on, the cast iron skillet or on a grill.
Like I said, meat. That works.
Now, when we're on shore power and I have access to my Ninja 4-in-1,
yeah.
I haven't done it yet, but I really want to do some lasagna or something like that. Something that we don't get very often when we're boondocking.
Ooh, risky business.
But, okay, especially now that we have the farmer's market that we've found.
Yeah.
We can get the fresh cheeses and all that.
Yeah.
But, so, I'm sorry, we've just got a message from Gone RVing. Anyway, hi Dee, hi Mike. Okay. What's your must-see RV destination? I think we might agree on this one, but we'll see.
Which one?
Alaska.
Oh yeah. So I don't have to go. But thank you.
You don't have to go? Oh, you
don't have to go.
You don't have an answer? You don't have to answer?
No, because we both got the same answer.
Alaska.
Alaska has got to be our must-see destination.
Yeah.
It is such a beautiful area. The openness, the wildness, wildlife. Don't let me forget that. The wildlife up in Alaska.
I can't even narrow it down to one region. I mean, the Kenai Peninsula and Glacier Bay and all of that. I mean, it's amazing. And I mean, it's just, and the history and the culture. The culture just intrigues me.
I mean, we've seen so many of you taking trips up to Alaska, up and around. I mean, yeah, that's the destination.
Yeah.
That's our destination spot.
That's not going to happen for a few years, but we are so looking forward to it. All right, we are on number 6. What's your favorite thing about RVing? I think we might have already touched on this.
Favorite thing?
Yeah.
Well, you go ahead first.
Being able to see different things, meet different people, being able to move. Right now, we can't move exactly when we want to move. We can't go exactly where we want to go because he's still working full time at a brick and mortar business. But we have a ton more freedom than before. I mean, we have met so many incredible people since we've started this, and we've only been at this. It'll be 2 months, January 23rd. So we've met so many wonderful people, and we've already seen so many awesome things that we have been down here for 8 years. We've been in Florida for 8 years, and we haven't experienced. He got to see a panther the other morning going to work.
He was a flyby.
Yeah.
He was a flyby, but yeah, I mean, that was a fascinating experience. And just to touch on that a little bit, you get an experience like that, and the first thing you look at and say at 3 o'clock in the morning, that's too big to be a cat. Yeah, that's not really epic saying, but you know. Then when you notice it happens to be a panther walking down the side of the highway, it's like, yeah, it's pretty awesome.
It was a rural highway. It wasn't on the interstate. But I mean, the first year we were in Florida, we went to Fakahatchee Strand down in the Everglades, searching for panthers. Didn't see a single one. We've gone to Corkscrew Sanctuary down by Naples.
Yep.
Between Fort Myers and Naples, and again, they're known for panther sightings. We didn't see a single one. Myakka River, which is on the northern boundary, very, very northern boundary, supposedly, of the panther region, didn't see anything. And, you know, the boundary is supposed to be the Caloosahatchee River, and they're starting to migrate north, so...
Yep.
I mean, this sighting was only about 6 miles away from here.
Yep.
So, yeah.
And who knows? You know, me driving to work at 3:30 in the morning on a full moon morning, I see a panther.
Yeah.
You know, you never know what you're going to see in Florida.
Yeah.
So.
And just to let you know, right now we're filming from Wauchula. Well, actually, it's south of Wauchula. It's between Wauchula and Zolfo Springs, Florida. So, okay. What's your least favorite thing about RVing?
My least favorite? Going to work.
There's that.
Yeah. Yeah, that... I'm going to touch on that a little bit because... Yeah, I would have to say that would be one of my least favorite things about RVing right now. Being working full time because when I get off of work, no matter whether it's working 8 hours or 9.5 hours or 11.5 hours, I know when I leave St. Pete, when I drive south, I'm leaving the big city behind and I'm driving to the country. And it's a lot more relaxing. It's so peaceful. And it doesn't matter where we're at. It relaxes me. Even though I got a long drive, it is so relaxing and it's so peaceful. And then the next morning I realize I got to get up and go to work again. So.
Yeah, but at least you don't have to drive across the Frankenstein, Franklin Bridge going from St. Petersburg to Tampa. It's called the Frankenstein for a reason. Okay. My least favorite. Yeah, you going to work, because that leaves me here. I mean, you know, I can't. Yeah, I miss him during the day. I miss being able to do things with him. But on the other hand, I have more acquaintances and friends now in the parks that we're at that it makes it easier for me. I don't know. Is that my least favorite?
I don't know.
Probably. I mean, maybe we just haven't been at it long enough for me to develop a least favorite. But so far, that's probably my least favorite. Okay. Number 8. What's the must-have on your next RV?
Must-have besides 4 wheels? Okay.
Well,
yeah. I don't know if I really thought about a must-have. I know what we've been sort of talking about the last few days, that our next RV, we want to do it right and for it to be our final RV.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say, just go along that lines, Class A that'll last forever. Well, it might not last forever. I mean,
it'll last for our forever.
Our forever. We'll have to do, basic maintenance and upkeeps and that on it, but
something
I would say a good Class A that'll get us through the years that we want to go. So.
Something that we'll be able to handle in our golden years. Okay, so you touched on the broad picture. I'm going to touch on the immediate picture.
Okay.
My must-have on our next RV, actually on this RV, is a rear view camera. Not just a backup camera, but an observation camera. I have pulled horse trailers for years. I've never had such an item on a trailer, but I'll tell you what, pulling a travel trailer is a different beast than pulling a horse trailer. And because you're getting yourself in different situations than you are with a horse trailer. And I do all the driving when we're pulling. Yeah, there's a lot of times when I wish we had a backup observation camera. We thankfully have started getting in the habit of talking to each other on our phones when we're maneuvering. He's guiding me. But nothing beats being able to see with your own eyes what you're trying. Okay, so our camera decided to stop recording.
I don't know, function.
So, anyway, as I was saying, yeah, the camera makes a huge difference when you can see what you're doing for yourself. All right. So the next question
should be number 9.
Number 9. What's your favorite adult beverage at camp, if you like adult beverages, which we do occasionally?
Yeah.
All right. So For me, it depends on the mood that I'm in. And if you're wondering what that noise is in the background, it's Bailey getting a drink of water. Speaking of drinking. All right, so I like a good red wine. Like a sweet red, just something relaxing. And then if I'm really wanting to feel chill and just kick back and relax and enjoy a good movie or something like that, a good tropical drink like Mai Tai or
Hurricane.
yeah, hurricane.
Hurricane. Not the kind that blows, but you know, a hurricane.
I like rum-based drinks. So, and for you?
Me, I'm simple. Call me a simple man. Jack and Coke, rum and Coke, Jim Beam and Coke, a little bit of ice, just something to relax, sip on, you know. Sometimes I'll just have it straight with ice, and she doesn't like it. She doesn't like the taste,
nope.
But it's just, to me, that's just relaxing.
That's the only thing I like whiskey in is a whiskey and sour.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I don't know, do Long Island iced teas have whiskey in them?
I have to look at the ingredients, but I think they do.
All right, so that gives you an idea of what I like. I'm complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very.
More ways than one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, number 10.
My favorite indoor RV accessory. Can we say Ninja? Can we say Ninja 4-in-1 and Ninja Blender? I mean, those have got to be the two favorite indoor accessories, especially when we're
on shore power.
On shore power, yeah. I mean, especially with the blender. I mean, being able to make smoothies in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning before I go to work. I mean, yeah, that sort of helps get you going, along with coffee. But, you know.
Yeah. For me, yeah, the Ninja 4-in-1. I love the ability on shore power again to use it as an all-in-one. I mean, you can slow cook with it. You can use it as a skillet. You can use it as a saucepan. It's pretty awesome stuff. You can use it as a steamer. Bailey's investigating everything. Mm-hmm. My other one is so simple. It's so many people don't even have them anymore, but we use it every single day, and that's a simple tea kettle. We use it. We don't use coffee makers anymore, and I know a lot of you are going to say, "Oh, gross!" But we use instant coffee, and it's great. I mean, the tea kettle is great for that. It's great for making hot tea or iced tea, for that matter. Mm-hmm. So, that's our 10 questions already.
Okay. Yep, that'd be number 10. So, okay, we're good.
Right. So, we are going to nominate 3 channels.
And we apologize ahead of time if you've already done them, but we tried to do our research before we decided on these 3 channels, so please bear with us.
Yeah, we're pretty sure you haven't done them yet. First one is RV Texas Y'all.
Next one is You, Me, and the RV.
Yep. And number 3 is Drivin' and Vibin'. So we're looking forward to seeing your videos. And, you know, that's it for us for now. Have fun, and we'll see you on our next video.
Bye, RV Nation.
That's it.
That's done. Okay. Alright, so that wasn't too bad.